ready for the tip off. We'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross, on God, I'm that raw. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref, I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops, a floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha, I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. With Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog too, and Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce. Check up. Level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Bounce. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Monday, boys. Hope you had a good weekend. I'm your host, Slam the Bookie. I'm with my co-hosts, Hefe Picks and Alpha Dog Bets. How we doing, boys?
Good. It's Valentine's Day. Now we have the layout right, so it feels right now. Very excited to be with my two favorite Valentines, Hefe and Slam. How we doing, Hefe?
Woo! Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Men, women, children, everybody. It's the day of love, and boy, do I got some picks that I love.
Slam, you have to say something corny now, too. We both do.
Man, Slam doesn't even know what he's doing tonight, man. Slam's girlfriend's about to be in for a real rude awakening.
I hope she's not watching.
I gotta go find dinner reservations after this. I gotta go get flowers. Boys, let's get started. We got a 9-game slate. Retweet, like, and comment your favorite plays today. Big shout out to Pure Waves for sponsoring this show, man. If you guys haven't already, make sure to follow him on Twitter. Guys,
wait, time out. Obviously, shout out to the freaking Rams, man, on the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I know this is OTB, but what a game, what a season. The more talented team won at the end of the day, and I just wish that Aaron Donald would have got the MVP. That's my takeaway.
For sure. Quick thing on the Super Bowl. I wish OBJ didn't get hurt, had a ticket on his MVP. He was looking good. As a Giants fan, good to see him win. Happy for the guy and wanted the Rams to win. So good for the Rams. Slam, what'd you think? And then take us into the slate.
Man, I did well yesterday, man. Swept the whole slate. Lost some player props there, but side bet wise, did good, and total wise, did well too. So, I mean, happy football season is over, and we can focus on NBA and college. Let's jump right into it, boys. 9-game slate.
Yes, sir.
Jumping right into first game of the slate here. Let's jump right into this one. Hefe.
Yeah, I can't even talk about this.
Oh, wow. You starting off.
Hefe, you gotta talk about this one, man.
This is it's very, I guess, what's the word, ironic that this game is on Valentine's Day, because I love both of these teams. Both of these teams are my loves, and this game is going to break my heart because one of them has to lose. On one side, you have my beloved New York Knicks, who are, well, you know who they are. They are a nobody franchise.
The worst.
And on the half, you have the second best against the spread basketball team in the entire league, even though they have lost like 6 in a row. The Oklahoma City Thunder are still covering in 64% of their games, and tonight they're plus 10 in the Garden. Alpha, I'm torn. My heart is broken. I don't know which way to go.
When I saw this game on the slate, the first thing I thought was, Hefe's in for a doozy. Well, you got to give the people something, man. You're the world's biggest Knicks backer, but you're also the world's biggest OKC backer. We need something.
What if I told you guys I actually do have a play on this game?
What is it?
It's the Thunder plus the 10. There's no way the Knicks should be favored by double digits against any professional basketball team that's not located in the cities of Houston and or Detroit. It's not the Knicks. It's the Thunder plus 10 tonight. I think the Knicks get it done. They win this game, but I think they win it by single digits. I do think the Thunder come out to the Garden, play a competitive game, keep it close, but end up short. So best of both worlds for myself. I'm going to back the Thunder on the spread plus 10, but my heart's going to be rooting for a Knicks W. Thunder plus 10 is my official play. Alpha, how about you?
Love it. If I were to take a side, I would definitely take the Thunder. The Knicks should not be favored by 10 over any team in the United States. Doesn't matter what level, high school, middle school, elementary school, they should not be favored by over any team by double digits. In this one, guys, I'm looking at an under spot. Under's currently at 209 on FanDuel. Both teams rank in the top 10 in unders this year. Think we see this one stay low. OKC without SGA has been a little stagnant on offense. Think we see that again tonight. Give me the under at 209, one of my favorite plays of the day. Slammy, what are you looking at?
Hey, Alpha, real quick. I'm seeing the total jump. Do you know why it jumped? It went from 205 to 208.5.
Let's see if we need late player news. If anybody's going to be
is
ruled
bumping right now, man. Shout out Bowman. Shout out ES1J Money. You guys are
RJ Barrett is out.
That's why Dort's officially been out. So that's why the total went up. He was questionable earlier, so Dort's officially out. Doesn't affect me, though. Still love the under. I'd rather it go a couple points higher because Dort's been putting up some offensive numbers. So no RJ Barrett, no Dort. A lot of weapons missing for both teams. So give me the under.
Okay, very sketch total there, but we're not going to play a total. I like the Thunder here, plus 10. You know, Knicks are off a long road trip. First game back home. You know what that means. I don't think the Knicks will cover 10, but I think they would win this game. Kind of a must-win game here against a Thunder team that, you know, that's kind of depleted and pretty much season's over. Knicks should win. I don't know about cover. I like the Thunder plus 10 here. That's my official play.
Love it. Quickly to the chat comments. We see Raj is in here. What's up, Raj? Asking where is BBB? BBB is behind the scenes. He is actually here with us, but he is on Fridays as our resident Friday guest.
BBB. All right, boys. Game number 2. Let's jump right into it, man. The Kings versus the Nets. The line is sitting at minus 2.5 for the Kings on the road. The total is sitting at 228.5. Looking at injury report, no KD, no Kyrie. Looks like Drummond will be playing and Seth Curry, LaMarcus is in, and Claxton. Nets are +2 at home, boys. Are the Nets due here? Alpha, what's your thoughts?
So I could already let the cat out of the bag. Me and Hefe are absolutely on opposite picks on this game. We talked about it a little earlier. I'm all over the Kings. I like the new look Kings with Sabonis in the lineup with Fox. I think they're a different team now that the weight's off their shoulders of the trade deadline. Nobody healed for the defensive lapses, and they've picked up some good role players in that deal with the Pacers as well. I think the Kings get it done. Give me the money line at minus 130. They've looked good since the trade, and the Nets have not looked good at all. They're missing all the weapons again tonight, except the role pieces. And I think it's going to take Drummond and Curry a little while to get used to the team. So give me the Kings on the money line. Hefe, tell the people why I'm wrong and you're right.
You're 100% wrong. There's no way the Sacramento Kings is going to beat the Nets back-to-back times. They just played in Sacramento. Yes, the Nets have lost 11 in a row. Yes, the Nets are they have no idea what they're doing on the court, and they have no Kyrie, no KD tonight. But they got Seth Curry. But they got Patty Mills. And tonight, that's all it's going to take to beat the lowly Sacramento Kings. I do like the pickup of Sabonis for the Kings. I think it makes them definitely a more well-rounded team from top to bottom in terms of better guards and forwards. But I'm going to roll with the Nets here. +2. Because God forbid they lose by 1, I still want to be in the money. I do think the Nets win this game. They have to figure it out. They cannot keep losing. They've lost 11 in a row.
What's the losing streak, by the way?
At 11. You guys want a little Hefe nugget that has nothing to do with the play of this game, but doesn't do the Nets. No team has ever went on a double-digit losing streak in the same year that they've won or made the NBA Finals.
We shall see. Here's an alpha nugget for you. The Kings, they've won 3 out of 4, including wins, Wizards, and the T-Wolves, and your Thunder. So they've been getting it done.
Yeah, boys.
Nets was still.
Kings money on. We can actually both hit this. Kings by 1. We're both happy.
100%.
Give it to us.
Man. Looking at this game, it's a stay away game for me, man. There's no way I'm putting my money on the Nets. 6-20-1 against the spread at home. You know, the 11-game losing streak.
Yeah.
I don't like this. I don't like this game one bit. You know, the Kings got the win at home last week against the Nets. Potential revenge spot for the Nets, but who knows who shows up, right? Drummond, Curry, both starting, both playing, but you know they're gonna take some time to get used to and adjust to this new team. So we'll see. It's a stay away game for me, man. But if I had to pick, I lean the Nets plus the points at home.
Wrong lean.
All right, boys, moving on. Game number 3. Actually, I do like this game a lot. Toronto Raptors versus the New Orleans Pelicans. Minus 3.5 for the Raptors, and the total is sitting at 221. Hefe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Toronto Raptors, the hottest team against the spread in the league. Am I right or am I wrong?
They're not the best against spread team in the league, but they are the hottest right now. They are
that's what I meant.
8 out of their last 9. They're 8-1 both straight up, 8-1 over the last 9 straight up, and 8-9 against the spread in their last 9 games. They're also on a 5-game road winning streak. Toronto Raptors are playing their best basketball right now, and they're in New Orleans tonight, facing the Pelicans, who've lost 2 in a row, have not won a game since acquiring CJ McCollum, and that makes sense when you acquire a piece who's going to be a huge part of your offense. It's going to take a couple games to kind of get him acclimated to the schemes, the play calls, and just what his role is on the Pelicans. I love the Raptors here, guys. I'm going to be really straight up. I mean, I know this line might seem a little off, might seem a little sketchy, but the Toronto Raptors are playing their best basketball this season right now, and I'm gonna ride the hot hand. I'm gonna take the Raptors -4.
Quick question for you. So you said it's going to take CJ some time to get into his flow, find out his role with this team. Kind of like Seth Curry tonight, huh?
Different. He's not a major focal point of the offense.
Tonight he will be.
That does not take. Okay, you want to break this out easily. CJ McCollum has to understand how to play with Brandon Ingram, who probably touches the ball on 60-70% of all offensive possessions. CJ's coming from the Portland Trailblazers, where he's touching the ball 60-70% of all the possessions. So there's not enough possessions for them both to touch the ball, so they have to learn how to play with each other. That is not the case for Seth Curry tonight. Seth Curry is a pop and shot, pick and roll, a 3-point shooter. He doesn't need to touch the ball all the time. He is literally exactly Patty Mills, just on opposite sides of the court. And I don't see why that takes any acclimation. You could shoot a ball in Philadelphia. You could shoot a ball in Brooklyn.
Very true. But still think that there's going to take time in that one as well. But very good point. On this one, guys, I'm on the Raptors in a moneyline parlay. I'll go over that in best bets. I do think they cover this one. I just don't trust it against the Pelicans tonight to take the spread, but I am on the moneyline in a parlay. Slam, what are you taking?
Hold on, pause. We got an important comment that needs everybody to stop. We got the one and only Pure Wage in the building, saying the Raptors, not 1, not 2, but 3 locks emojis.
It's a triple lock.
I mean, if you're listening, you already know what Hefe squad is on. Raptors -4, my favorite play of the day.
Depends. Is Pure talking about Raptors money line or the spread?
Very big question. Well, while he types that out, Slam, what do you want in this one?
All right, boys. Well, I'm fading everybody and you guys in Pure. Well, I'm taking the Pelicans plus the 3.5 here. It's one of those lines, you really can't explain it because the Pelicans are garbage, right? But plus 3.5 against one of the hottest teams against the spread, Toronto Raptors. I think the Pelicans get up for this game and get a win. Yes, I'm calling it right now. I think the Pelicans outright. So, guys, I'm fading the public heavy here. It's one of my best plays on the slate today. I like the Pelicans here, man. Plus the 3.5. I think they get it done.
Pure has given his yep. He is a -3.5 lock. He said, "Slam, be careful if the Nets don't. If the Pelicans don't win this game, you might be in some trouble." So,
Kings -2.5 POD. Just
thank you, Pure. I just went through this whole debate with Hefe. Absolutely agree.
You guys haven't already follow. Give Pure a follow on Twitter. He's the best in the business, guys. Let's move on to game number 4. I also like this game as well. San Antonio Spurs versus the Chicago Bulls. -3.5 for the Bulls. Total is sitting at 234.5. Boy, this one's a good one. The Spurs have beaten the Bulls, I think, 3 straight. The Spurs have been kind of hot. DeJounte Murray. Hefe, I've been tweeting.
What'd you say?
I've been tweeting at you, bro. I'm saying DeJounte Murray is starting to be
I heard you. I heard you. Nobody's been on the DeJounte Murray train like Hefe's been on the DeJounte Murray train.
I'm on the train now. I've
been on the damn Murray since the beginning. I've been screaming, you guys better start checking out my boy in San Antonio because he cooking now that he's #1 steals in the NBA and All-Star reserve. Now he's having triple-double nights here. They're at a crazy night over the weekend. Now everybody wants to show him love. Nah. Nah. We've been on the DeJounte Murray train. He's a star. All jokes aside, I love how he plays the game. I love the pace that he plays. And the number one thing that I love about him is his IQ, his basketball IQ.
Yep.
He is such a smart basketball player. It's like the game slows down for him, and he's still so young. The Spurs have such a steal. I just can't wait until he comes to the Knicks. Oh, God,
I can't wait to.
My God.
Future Nick, we're going to get everyone, by the way. The Knicks are
Everybody,
going to have,
yeah.
according to me and Hefe, by next year, the Knicks are going to have every all-star on the team. So
SGA,
I'm excited for it.
SGA,
Yes.
Dante Murray, who else?
Yes.
Who else?
From the front-
You just
who else
say
you
my
guys
front
want?
court. That's my front court. Yeah. Shea and DeJounte, and I can literally just die.
you
I
want
will
Miles
replace
Turner,
these
too.
two jerseys so quick.
He wants Miles Turner, too. I know that.
Anyways, guys, in this game, it's a tough one. I lean the Bulls, but the line is stinky. It kind of makes me want to take the Spurs, and Spurs are.
Hey, you got to talk about DeRozan, man. You got to talk about DeRozan.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan's doing things that haven't been done since Michael Jordan's been on the Bulls. So Michael Jordan used to have has the longest streak of 35 plus points in Chicago Bulls history. I think DeMar DeRozan is now up to 6 games in a row with 35 plus points. He's absolutely balling out. He's proving why he's an all-star starter, and he's playing exceptionally. I'm going to be on the Bulls tonight at home, my -3.5. It's not one of my favorite plays. It's not going to be one of my best bets because I think the line is a little fishy, but I am on the Bulls as my lean for this game. How about you, Alpha?
I like the over in this spot. It is going to be one of my plays. It's not going to be one of my best bets, but it's sitting at 233. Another really high total. The only hesitation I have is now Zach LaVine has been ruled out. I did like it earlier when it was still questionable, but without LaVine, it's not going to be a heavy play of mine, but still taking the over 233.
Yeah, boys. Looking at this game, the Bulls, they played recently, I think last month. Spurs won at home. Spurs beating the Bulls three straight. I like the Bulls here, minus the 3.5. Looking at past games, right? I said this multiple times. Spurs have to put up points. Like they've been doing good this past 2 games because they've been scoring 130 plus. Looking at the Cavs game they played, they only scored 92 and they lost, right? So they struggle when they can't score. I like the Bulls here. I think defensively the Bulls show up. 234 is a little high here. I think it's Bulls and under. If it goes under, it's the Bulls. If it goes over, it's the Spurs. I'll put it that way. Bulls minus 3.5. Like it. And yeah, let's move on. Next game, boys. We're keeping it rolling here. If you guys are watching, retweet, like, comment. We got about 89, 90 people in here, man. Thank you all for the support. Rockets versus the Jazz, minus 15. Double digits, boys. And total is sitting at 233. What did we say about double-digit spreads for the Jazz, man?
It's been a tale of 2 halves. Alpha, tell them.
Yeah. First half of the year, they were the best cover team in the NBA at spreads over 10. Since about midway through the season or midway through what we've been through, it's been the complete opposite. They haven't been covering any of them. And tonight, it's a 15-point spread. Hefe, do you have any action on this one? This one, I am definitely laying off. Too many points for me.
Nope. I think that they have turned the tides. I'm going to back the Jazz. Rockets, 1-8 in their last 9. They've lost 7 out of those 8 by more than double digits. Jazz have won 5 in a row. 3 of those 5 wins have been double-digit victories. This is, I think, we're seeing the turn of the tide with the Jazz. Earlier in the year, they were covering these spreads every day, every night. Then they went through a dry spell. Donovan Mitchell out. Rudy Gobert was injured, where they forget about covering double-digit spreads. They weren't winning games at all. And now recently, during this 5-game win streak, they've kind of gotten back into it. Like I said, winning a couple games by double digits, including their last 2. And I think they keep it rolling tonight. I'm going to take the Jazz minus 15.
Yeah, man. I think the first meeting they had this year, the Rockets actually won outright, and they were a double-digit spread. Mm-hmm. They won at the Jazz. I can't remember if it was at the Jazz or Rockets, but I know the Rockets did win that game. I see a revenge spot. I think Rudy will play at C. He's questionable.
He went through shoot around this morning, though. Full
Yeah,
participant.
so looking at the line, it looks like he's going to play. I like the Jazz minus 15. Looks like they've been turning things around. Covered 5 straight. So, yeah, man, I like him here to cover that double-digit spread. All right, boys, last game. Warriors versus the Clippers. -6 for the Warriors. The total is sitting at 219. Hefe, do you like the Warriors on the road here?
I do. I do. And I was going to be on the Clippers until I read a little bit more into the Norm Powell injury. It's sad, just sad to see that he's out. Because I thought he was a fantastic pickup for the Clippers, and he might be out for an extended period of time. Without Norm Powell, they lose a big-time shooter that can create spacing for them. And I see the line got down to -6 for the Warriors. I just saw them play against the Lakers, and man, does Klay Thompson look good. That's freaking scary. I'm going to take the Warriors -6. Better shooters, deeper team, and I think Steph Curry hopefully has a good game because he's kind of been not so Steph Curry-ish as of late. Right, Alpha?
Absolutely. Same with the Warriors team in general. I mean, they have some performances where you look at them, it's like, how is this the result? Yeah. I mean, you look at the one with the Knicks, just one that I know we both watched the entire game. They had wide open looks. They just weren't knocking them down. So if they're going to get the shots to fall, I think the Warriors can win this one by kind of a statement win, 10 to 15 points kind of situation. Give me the Warriors -6, one of my favorite plays today. Slammy, what are you looking at?
I was looking at the side at first. Clippers +6. I was going to take it, but man, I can't fade the Warriors again this season. I lost too much money there, but I am on the under 219. I see it opened at 221. I think sharps have been hitting this. Now it's down to 219. I like it. Warriors, #1 defense in the league. Clippers, I think they get up and play good defense at home. So I like the under 219.
Looks like you have Bowman riding with you too. Bowman in the chat, also Bowman on the under with you. So sharp play from the both of you. But boys, is it about that time?
It's about that time. Let's get it.
Wade to LeBron.
LeBron.
Let's get it, boys. Best bets. My first best bet is going to be the Kings money line. You get that at -130 on FanDuel. My second best bet is the Warriors -6. And my final best bet is the Knicks Thunder under 209. Hefe, what do you want tonight?
Thunder +10. Please forgive me, Knicks Nation. Let's just win the game. But Thunder, you better cover. Nets +2. They better figure it out. They've lost 11 in a row. Every game is a must win at this point for them. No hyperbole. And my favorite play of the day, Raptors -3.5. Slam, what do you got?
All right, let's get it, boys. Pelicans +3.5. Sorry, guys. I am fading you guys, but I like the Pelicans in an upset here. And then Warriors, Clippers under 219. Both those are my best bets. Only 2 plays today, guys. I don't like anything. I was going to take the Bulls, but I can't do that right now. All right, guys. We're here every day, Monday through Friday, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Big week. Big NBA
Appreciate
week,
everyone
people.
For tuning in, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy Valentine's. I gotta go find flowers and
Shout out Pure. Shout out Pure.
shout out Pure.
Remember, Pure gave 2 locks. The Pure locks.